Most students lose their marks in IELTS speaking due to some reasons. These are very important reasons. For example, if you are asked a simple question and you say, I don't know, I have no idea. So you're definitely losing bands if you say, I don't know. In this video, you will come to know that how to answer in IELTS speaking part 1, and till the end of this video you will be able to answer the questions in IELTS speaking part 1 confidently and without any hesitation. Let me introduce IELTS speaking part 1 first, then we'll go into detail. This is Kashif Shahzad and you're watching IELTS with Kashif from Barful Education Services, Gujarat. IELTS speaking part 1. It's a warm-up session. It's a session in which you introduce yourself. Examiner asks you some basic questions in which you tell the answers, the genuine answers, not the memorized answers. There are few topics which are most likely to be talked about are your hobbies, your hometown, and your friends, your family, your shopping, weather. These are the main topics which are most likely to be asked in part 1. I am not saying that all the topics would be asked in part 1, but there are few topics. Examiner can discuss maybe 2 or 3 topics. In past, it used to be a randomized questions pattern in part 1, like he could have asked you about weather, shopping, your friends, your family, but now it's a bit synchronized and organized now. I think it's a bit easier now. Examiner first ask your name and introduction. Can you please introduce yourself? And I have seen many people, they introduce themselves in a very different manner. Like some people say about them, their names and their age, their area of living, their education and their family. You don't need to mention all of these things. Just mention that my name is this, I belong to this city and it's a good city. I've been living there for like 15-20 years and it's a wonderful experience living in that city. That's it in your introduction. You don't need to speak much longer in this part. Then examiner will proceed towards, let's talk about your hobbies. During hobbies, he or she can ask about like, what do you do in your free time and why you do that. The key point here is whatever you answer, regardless of the right or wrong answer, you need to justify your answer. You need to give reason why do you like this or why do you do that, right? For example, he's saying like, can you tell me about your favorite hobby or what do you do in your free time? Like you say, I watch movies. It's not, you're not supposed to say that simple answer, I watch movies. You say, well, it's a good question. As far as the hobbies are concerned, I study in the first time, second time, I do have the time, free time, so that I prefer watching movies. And because that helps me relaxing my mind, I enjoy watching movies. Recently, I have watched Hollywood movie and that was a wonderful movie. That's it. You don't need to tell the details about the movie thing, but at least you explained why you watch movies and what it feels you, right? This should be the pattern of answers which you give. Now I can discuss some type of questions in front of you, and you can tell me in the comments that what answer you should give if this is the questions in front of you. I can clarify that what are the best answers. Like if the examiner say, let's talk about your accommodation at hometown, and he or she can ask, what do you like about it? What do you not like about it? And how important is your hometown to you? Do you think you'll continue to live in your hometown? These are the questions about hometown. The second thing is, he or she can ask you about the weather in your country, right? How is the weather today? What's your favorite kind of weather? Is there any type of weather you really don't like? What is the climate like in your country? Does the weather affect people's lives in your country? And do people change in the summer? Remember, do not answer the question in one liner. You should give the answer and explain the reason, and if you can give the example, that's wonderful. Like, how is the weather today? Like, weather is absolutely amazing today. There's not it's not hot outside and it's not cold, but it's a bit cloudy, and I love cloudy weather. For example, in recent last month it was cloudy for a whole week, and my mood and my motivation, my energy level was wonderful at that particular time. So this is the whole answer. You answer in one sentence, you give you give reason, and then you give example. That's an ideal answer in part 1. Then he or she can ask about your work or your job, like, do you have a job right now? No, I don't have a job right now, as I told you that I am a student and I am working. Do you enjoy your job? Yes, as I told you, if you're doing job, yes, I love my job, because when I joined this company and I used to work on that thing, and this is my passion, so that's why I love my job. What responsibilities do you have in your home or at work? Like, there are few responsibilities which I have been assigned during my work, so you can tell about this thing. The next, you can say the volunteer work and your hometown, a very very popular topic. Can you tell me about your hometown? Well, of course, I can tell you about my hometown. My hometown is Gujarat, and it's a good city. A lot of colleges, restaurants, and a lot of people from suburbs, villages have come around in Gujarat, and they've been living here. And there is a diverse culture in Gujarat, and I like being living here in this city. And how has your hometown changed over years? Well, since I have been shifted here, it's been a lot of changes. Roads have been broadened, sewerage system has become better, and as far as the people, culture, and living is concerned, they're wonderful. Are there any good transportation links to your hometown? What kind of jobs do people in your hometown do? Do you have a lot of friends? Yes, I do have a lot of friends, as my schooling and college is from Gujarat, so I have roots here. I have a lot of friends. Some of them are from my colony, and some of them are from school, and some friends I made in college, and I met all of them on weekend, once in a month or twice in a month. That's all I do. Who's your best friend and why? You can tell about your best friend and why. What else? I can give you an example, like your family, your housework, and how many people are there in your immediate family? Well, we are like 7 or 6 people. We are 5 people in home, me, my parents, and my 2 brothers and 2 sisters. And do you have a large extended family? Yes, we do have a large extended family. We live with an uncle. 2 of our uncle live in a family, and we are living in an extended family or combined family for the last maybe 10-15 years, and it's a wonderful experience. Do you do housework at home? Sometimes on weekend I do some work with my sisters or my mother, but normally they do it for homework. I have a study routine and I do some work outside. These are the questions, these are the answers. I'm giving you the sample answers. You can if they ask about books and TV, do you like watching TV? You're not supposed to say that yes, I like watching TV. You say yes, I love watching TV, or you say no, I don't watch TV nowadays as social media is there, and I prefer to scroll Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, and I watch some videos or my favorite videos on TikTok. So it used to be is watched in the past by my parents or by my older sister and brother, but now there's no TV. All of people have got their own mobiles and they watch their favorite movies or clips on the social media. And what are the most popular TV shows in your country? As I told you that we don't watch much TV in our home. However, we do watch some shows on our mobile. I have subscribed on YouTube for different channels where I can watch different shows, and whatever show you see, you can tell about that show. These are the sample answers to those questions which you face in IELTS speaking part 1, and I surely hope you would have definite idea how long your answer should be in part 1, and how much and how you should develop your argument. You give the answer, you give reasons, and then you give one example. That is the best answer you can give in IELTS speaking part 1. And I'm surely hope you all have the idea and how you can get good bands in IELTS speaking part 1. Do comment me, do tell me that how you are preparing for IELTS speaking part 1, and the answers I gave you, the questions I asked in this video, how did you like those questions? I can share these questions, this PDF with my video. Do check the description. I'll share the link of that document which I have just seen the questions from. The different questions, and if you go through that file once, you'll have the idea that how to answer the questions in part 1. One thing, always remember, do not memorize the answers in part 1. Just be genuine, have general answers, read through the documents which I am providing you with the video, and you will have the answers yourself. It's not about wrong or right answer. It's about the answer you speak, the reason you give, and with the example. That's the best answer. That is it from here, IELTS with Kashif. Stay connected. Keep watching the video. We'll come with the next video. Thank you for watching.